Welcome back to the African Girl Story. How are you today? No, how on a day? I want to speak pidgin sometimes in between my lines as an African girl. Okay, today I have another story for you people. Please learn from this story. Just learn. Forget my looks. Forget that is me. Just learn. I think God allowed me to go through certain things so that I'll be able to teach better. As at that time, I didn't know why it was happening. But the fact that I was able to scale through it, I don't want you to go through it again. So just learn from my story. It will be helpful. So if you know God is blessing you, or if you know you have been blessed by God, kindly stay from certain family members. Never you stay in a place forgetting your discernment in the house. Always wear your discernment as your perfume at every given time. Because if you don't wear your discernment for you to be able to detect certain people or certain things, then you will collapse. And when you collapse, God will still be glorified. The reason I'm using family members today is because they are hard to suspect. And if you're not careful, they will cripple you. The reason why God will also allow them to bring you down is because He gave you money, He gave you wealth, He gave you opportunities, and you're sharing it with the enemies in disguise. And on top of that, they want your blessings, but they also want to destroy you. What a contradiction. So because you're sharing with the enemy, God will allow them, not like they warn you. They can't win who God has blessed. But God will allow it to make sure that your eyes are now opened before He will bless you again. God will allow them to cripple you because the little He gave to you as a test, you are sharing it with the enemy that fought so hard for you not to have that wealth. So He will allow you to learn the lessons before He will bless you again. It's not wickedness. Not that He hates you. He doesn't hate you. He wants you to learn. He wants you to see it the way Him, God, is seeing it. He wants you to be able to detect and differentiate the sound from the rise before the wealth will come again. In my own case, I learned the hardest way from my family, pastors, and exes. And that is the story I want to share with you. They dealt with me because of trust. If you cannot trust your family, you cannot trust your own pastor, spiritual leader, and you cannot trust your own ex. As at that time, it will not be ex. Maybe it will be your own boyfriend, which is like your best friend. Then who can you trust again? Mind you, they are always the closest to you so that you'll be blinded not to see through them. I see through you before you see me even right now. And how I got to this point to see things very well for what it is that I held God like my life was dependent on it. No one in the whole world can help you except God. Have that at the back of your mind. Nobody. Even if you have a twin brother or sister, nobody, parents, nobody can help you except God helps you. I held God strongly until God opened my eyes to see clearly and delivered me from all of them. And now they're asking how. And now they're asking why. Have you seen someone eating his cake and having it back? No, it's not possible. God is using me to humble all of you. He is God. And He's not a respecter of any man, anybody, anyone. He is I am that I am. Too faithful to fail God cannot and never has been bribed. That is my God. In our next story, I'll be breaking them down in different stories. Why I said, if God has blessed you and you don't want to go down, if God is blessing you and you want that blessing to continue, then make sure you wear your discernment when it comes to family members, pastors, women of God, and your ex or present relationship, because they are the closest to you, so they use them. Known and unknown to them. Majority of them is very known to them, but they choose to do it because of material gains. I will share it in my story one after the other. So do well to subscribe, do well to follow, and do well to share the story, because you can be helping someone. You don't know who you will help by just a share of these stories. Knowledge is power. Please follow and share for more. The African Girl story is usually every Tuesday and Thursday, but this week I'll be sharing only stories, because there is a lot to be shared out for people to learn from. Throughout this week, it will only be sharing of stories and teachings. So look out for more stories and look out for more teachings. Anyways, this is where we'll be wrapping it up on the African Girl story. I am Belema Afiyesi Mama, the African girl with the divine ultimate mandate.